Are they serious contenders when it comes to the FA Cup if they take it seriously?
Yeah, I would say so. I think any Premier League side, obviously aside from the top teams, any Premier League side that isn't in Europe, and by that I mean the likes of Chelsea and Man United now, there's no real excuse to be resting players. If you're in Europe, the FA Cup can become a little bit complicated the further into the competition you get. I think the fifth round tie always falls in a European week, and the managers have to decide whether you're going to take Europe more seriously than the FA Cup, and it does become a bit of a selection dilemma. Chelsea and Man United in particular don't have that problem, and I think that you've seen with the way that Pochettino has approached the Carabao Cup, how seriously he's going to take it. They're in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup against Middlesbrough. I think their first leg is next week. With the FA Cup ties falling on a Saturday, it takes precedent over the Premier League for those weekends. There's no real need for Pochettino to rest players. Obviously, it's been a bit of a sticky start to the season, but I think you are starting to see signs that maybe Chelsea are starting to find some kind of form. I think it's 1 defeat in 5. They've got Nkunku back. They're obviously having trouble scoring goals, but there are signs there that things are starting to happen there. I would expect, and I'm sure Pochettino would expect his team to be in the latter stages of the FA Cup this year, reaching the semi-finals and possibly the final.
Stevie, 2018 last time Chelsea won it. They beat Man United by 1-0. They play a Preston side 14th in the Championship. Is it one of these you expect Chelsea to win comfortably? Or again, is it, well, let's find out what lineup being put out by Pochettino first?
No, I expect them to win comfortably. I'm absolutely with Rob here. Chelsea are going to be playing as strong a team as they possibly can, and I think they're probably going to be a dangerous team in this competition because they ain't going to get into Europe, in my opinion. And so, as Rob said, the cup competitions become really important, and the fact that probably and usually by the end of quarterfinals, semi-finals, your Liverpools and Cities and all these teams, they start taking it a bit more serious, and of course they could potentially still be in Europe, probably will be, which means that Chelsea become dangerous because they, I think, will be more rested. And so, yeah, I absolutely think this is an opportunity for Chelsea, and I do not absolutely see any sort of slip up against Preston.